At Radio Fry Fry, we believe your voice, your story can impact lives, change narratives, and make the difference in our community. Don't shy away from using it. We love you. If you need a listening ear or a comforting word, visit our website at www.fryfry.life. Click on the prayer line and we'll be there to listen and pray with you. You are important and you matter. We love you, for this is Radio Fry Fry, 97.1 FM.
One FM, Famble Demonakusha and Cabo this morning. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and we're in the studios again this morning. And we're there for listen to una always know so we're not the listening radio. And this is our Radio 597.1 FM, we're not the largest radio network inside Salone. And me name na Frank Stella this morning at there with
Brigida Dalton to say.
Hi, good morning. Famble
morning.
Dem.
Actually, our own tagline, Walking Come on Friday, is Friday.
Friday.
As in Friday.
Wow, it makes a lot of sense. Yes, today is Friday, and we are here again for talk about the picking them. And I remember say this month na month for the picking them. One thing about Radio Fry Fry, we don't take our time say all of the month we can talk about any other thing, but you see this month there now for picking them, everything related to the picking them, how for support them, how for love them, and how for just be there for them. So now I make we take with time today for talk about the picking them, and we'll get a special topic. But we want to go straight to our verse for the day. Over to you.
The verse for the day they come up from Isaiah 49:15-16, and it say, "Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has born? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me." So basically, they describe where you get your physical parents. And then even if your physical parents forget about you, God will tell you, say, not ever forget about you. In fact, it engrave you in your wall. So it not get forever forget you. So if some of us we not get with parents, then with we. God they and show we compassion and love for say, don't worry about it. Me there for you.
This is really powerful. And the quotes for today come up from Bam Bam Achalogun. This is not a Nigerian movie actress, and they say every child wants to be seen, not just provided for. When love feels divided, the heart quietly starts competing for what should have been freely given. And it talks say all picking, and not only one for make you just be there, but also show say yes, you care and concern about that picking as somebody way, it can always rely upon you, can always count on you. So as today we talk about the picking, remember say the phone lines get for be open on the numbers we go there on the screen just after the break. But we want to make you stay tuned. If you're on Facebook, you can share the link to other people, and so themselves go they part of the conversation. One thing where I always you can just keep me. I can always want to tell them say make they always come with the picking them. Although today Friday, some picking them go then some man go don't go school, but please throughout this month.
Yeah, we can repeat the show in the evening.
In the evening hours, you can get at the picking them. Make themselves sit down and learn about the things that we really talk about because it matters to them. But this morning we want to talk about a title really interesting, and it talk about when I have to share my parents. In other words, so they talk about them picking their way. They don't come to that situation where in something a mama don't born other picking, or they don't come
Or
with
you
other.
just get boku siblings.
Yeah,
in
you
a
get
house.
boku siblings them, or they don't come with extra people
Yeah,
them
oh, true
for
that.
can
Yeah,
yeah
for
for
can
can
men.
for
Yeah.
can men and just make una all live together. So and we can see say most of the times picking them, not so adults and no more they feel picking themselves get feelings. And so when it comes to that day, now a whole experience where if you don't understand the picking them, how they go react towards that day, they go become misguided. But today we talk about when I have to share my parents, and we want to look at the silent competition where picking can go through for love, for attention, and for belonging. All picking want for the another space, just like how the quote say, all picking one for the another space outside, then they feel beloved, belonged, sorry, outside then they feel attended to. Because
Yeah.
sometimes in the back when they picking and they on their own and they feel like, why did I even come to the world?
Yeah.
But we want to take with time today for talk about this kind of conversation. And so if you're not a parent, if you're not picking, you're not siblings, you're not guardian, you're not neighbor, anybody where you be, as long as you get picking, now you surrounding, please want you for just pay attention quickly.
So where it can to family dynamics, I think you for look at them from different perspective. Where you get you first speaking in most homes, you dey take a lot of energy and time and focus because you're like, oh, I don't want to let
Nothing happen to her.
So that way
Yeah.
anybody that watch into me home, let them review me, say, you're not good mama, you're not good
Perfection.
papa.
Yeah.
Exactly. But by the time you dey get the second picking, not to like say you dey love the first one less,
Yeah.
especially on the mother's side. In the mother need for pay attention to the newborn as well. But it's about finding balance. Everything is about finding balance. So like usually if you they can't born a second picking or you get other picking them anyway, but you get a new one where they come, you they involve them picking and they even within the pregnancy process.
Yeah.
So that then they begin for get the idea that
Understand,
there's a
say,
sibling coming.
Yes.
So I don't know if any of you don't watch the cartoon Boss Baby.
Yeah.
So Boss Baby,
And nobody take easy. In Bogoda, nobody take easy at all.
Boss Baby, like what he say, I force them born.
Yeah.
In the
In
big
Bogoda,
one.
yeah.
So I force them born, and they get overtly all the love. But the parents they're not ever prepare and
Yeah.
say there's another sibling coming on the way. So where the baby, the newborn now kind of the host is here as rival.
Problem.
Like I don't understand. Waiting at this noise thing when I carry it now, just make noise. It demand on our attention. When I not able sleep, if it wants something, they be demanding. So like the big brother they watch the small picky like. Why you can't inside this house? And he assume say now like where you go buy something and shop,
You take out
inside. Now so then go take the brother and counter and not be understand the process. But like when you watch the movie, as the movie goes towards the end, the elder sibling they learn for love the smaller one, and they also they able now gel very well. So even in reality, it's the same. Some of these cartoons that work in a watch now a depiction of what's that happen in real life. You have some children where you not involve them in the process. There's jealousy, like instant jealousy where it can create, and sometimes it can be very dangerous. They don't get boku cases that way. Like the older one go and harm the younger one because it just feel like the younger one are a threat to him. You just want to get rid of him. You've had some children that have killed their siblings. Yes, they've killed the baby because they don't understand why this new one it can't replace me, take me space. So that one they can happen. So finding the balance, first you start with involving the current child within the pregnancy process. And if you do that, you go see, say you they born. Now in the show, even more concern, regardless of the age or nothing. Say, oh, now when like then go down big, now then go understand. Even a 3, 4, 5, 6 year old child, they able understand if you make it follow through with the process for like where you get the belle already, it touch you belle, say talk to your sibling, talk to your sister, talk to your brother. So like the connection, it build over time. So say the picking they born now, it could just day in all like, oh, so this is the person that was inside mommy's stomach. You know, the connection is building. And so eventually then self go say, oh, I want to me small one, maybe I want help you for change them, I want help you for feed them. Everything is progressional, but where you involve the picking the way already exists through the process, it make it easier for let it adapt. Yeah.
So another thing by way interests me because as you did talk, it just make I understand. See, most of the times, like parents them thinking fail for tell the beginning say, one of the hardest things for share, especially as a child, not to like you toys them or not to like any other thing when an object, but the hardest thing now for share you parents. You mama get for be other person in mama.
Yeah.
And make we also look at the side where yesterday we talk about like men picking them when they come, and most of them men picking them when they can come. Obviously when they come, either they say yes ma or yes sir, or they say mommy or they say daddy. So most of the times like for picking we not ever come to that space for get another person where they call him parents the same way they call them. It can be kind of, intimidating for that picking, or that picking no go want that kind of situation there. So I feel like the parents then get a whole lot of role for play, just like how you say from conception safe. Where that sibling they about for come, it fine for make you picking them. The one that we already did. Make them aware say now this get for happen and now una get for help me for take up this responsibility. And picking them now very special people. The way we can feel say they know they communicate, but then they communicate. So if you see outside toddler, then they see them. Then they communicate. If you're not toddler, you go really understand what they talk. Except you get for just sit down and try for observe them, know how then they communicate, know how then they react. And I don't notice say picking, especially toddlers them when it comes to emotions. Then they outburst quick one. Then they say they like adults. Adults sometimes we go take with time, we go try for compose. But you see picking, they way no like something, not like something. But if you like something, I don't see picking they try for tooth. I mean, younger picking like 2-3 years, they try for tooth baby there. Because I mean it shows say maybe that parents don't introduce that picking. They say, okay, this is it. This is what is going to happen. So you get a role for play and all. So I want to talk about attention because now that thing down the back way.
Yes, with regards to attention and sharing parents' love, the papa back they play a big role because of course during the pregnancy point the woman and they go through most of the process, but for let you get a supportive partner, a father or husband that is there is important. So outside the mama, like I say, where you get a newborn, there's nothing you can do except for pay more attention to that newborn. But if the partner now step in to ensure say the one that way already exists, they still feel loved, it is important. Say the woman they heal to a certain degree where now it able merge the picking them together. So having a partner that is understanding and when no say he gets a role for play, not an external just me na papa na me dey go fan work for do na me they provide. No, you therefore be present too. And by the way, according to the law in Sierra Leone and around the world, there's paternity leave.
True,
there's paternity leave.
Try.
Yeah, so like
True.
if you
Not
need
an
for
excuse.
if you need for take a moment out and help you with, you can take 2 weeks off from your office. 9 man then they get whereas the women it's 6 to 8 weeks then they will get. But for the man you they get 2 weeks. So within that 2 weeks you they make sure say you home day in place in control that emotions them like what you say not they run too high. Where it can to picking them, they all get them. They're very possessive. I make Stella say, even they'll delete toys because even when camp and toy, they're very possessive and they're very possessive. Let alone now their parents. Even like within families where an extra sibling not there yet. Like me, I get a small child, but I get adopted kids around. It's still very possessive, even though
this is my mom.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is my dad.
This is my dad. So like even like where person can want to talk to me or talk to him, papa. Don't talk to my dad. Don't talk to my mom. It's my mom. Is it your mom? He go ask you like, is it your mom? So they're very possessive. And trying to like nurture them with all those emotions that they get to feel. For me, it's about explanation, talking through you're not the only one. You not have other
For some
children,
beginning, I don't
right?
get for understand and
then-
do.
no, but if you continuously they nurture them around that, then they get used to them. Of course, not to overnight, but sometimes it
Yeah.
can take even up to a year for let them fully understand the concept of what's in there happening.
And for even for you, I feel like one of the advantage we go help because you already get adopted kids really around.
Yeah.
So it will already get used to that before the way
You're
I
not
want
used to
them
nothing.
it go try.
You're not used to nothing. Possessiveness is just in their nature. That's how it is. So, like, if a newborn is coming in, you as a parent need for identify that already. Say, this is me first speaking. If I be possessive, or I need for work on that and help them for learn for share love. That there are more than one of you. Even the new child.
Yeah.
When instead don't go and get some maturity up until like age 1, age 2, instead they begin feel like nah me nah me parents there. So you back need for explain to her and say no, you know say you get your elder sibling and can't force
Yeah.
So we love and like on all
Equally.
But yes, but most parents when it comes to parenting, then the struggle for find a balance in loving the children. Every
Yeah.
child is completely different. You get some picking that were very obedient and loving and caring, and then you get a rascal one day we can come inside. And so sometimes the topic what they talk about sharing your parents' love now becomes difficult because even the parents they become judgmental. Like, why not sound like you brother?
Yeah.
Why not behave this way? Why you not they control yourself? Every child is different, and so even that second one we don't come. Say it grow up, instead of go feel at some point neglected because maybe in character and personality completely different from the first one we calm and in temperament low and sometimes in very hyperactive. So even in that instance of trying to share your parents' love, it can be difficult for even the parents who want to show love.
Yeah,
They struggle with
true,
that.
True.
Yeah.
And I like the verse. Make we go straight back to the verse because there are some things anyway the verse
Pinpoints,
pinpoints where I feel like it will really help we with this topic better. And we can quickly get the verse where tell we say picking them they really get special needs them. Every picking wants now the verse I just want quickly. We come up from Isaiah 49. It say, can the mother forget the baby at her breast? So yeah, something and they, low in this kind of situation what they talk about wherein you will get more than one, two picking them, and then one picking them for battle for attention within siblings. Then, so the Bible verse they ask you, can a mother forget the baby at her breast? So someone will say, "Kumbra, you know, possible for Kumbra forget." So, but the Bible say, even though that mama they forget that picking day, though she may forget. God say, I will not forget you. So this particular scripture, I just want to link them back to the picking them because I feel like the orientation back with picking they get can make them know how for, able for handle such kind of feelings them. Because when it comes to God in word, God, they make in word in a way that even the younger ones themselves, it creates special needs for them. It make them understand, say, yes, it care about them. So God in word says, say, even though Kumbra go forget him picking, but God is saying he not go ever forget. So I feel like the orientation for we picking in this time around, especially in this centuries, we need for the teacher picking waiting to love mean, waiting to attention mean, because sometimes and if we do not get the exact idea of waiting attention mean, then go they always chase after the wrong things. Then go always feel say pass me mama day. So if in case your mama sick and you know they around. So if any other person one come for can take care of you, you not go ever accept or agree. So one for look at them from that angle also, and we also they look at why or waiting at the contributions why make some of them picking there. So they feel that kind of way they feel like they are being replaced. Maybe they know they get the kind of attention we didn't get at different levels then because beginning they are different just like I said from from 0 to 18 years. So why exactly? Remember say this na Radio 55 and we still they talk about when picking and get for share and parents them, and there are so many reasons why make picking and they feel that way, but one for look at them quickly before we go on a break.
Yeah, so when it comes to a newborn, of course, every new life is always celebrated. So I think sometimes jealousy from the one with them born before can come in because you don't understand like celebrating a new life.
Yeah.
And so you go see like cousins, auntie, all man, they can be, hey, where the picking? Hey, how this picking? And almost in that moment, because the previous sibling is no longer the center of attention, jealousy, the creep come in, and as so then they take now for not like the new picking or the new baby we don't come in. So like just like what you just saying, now just something we need to be considerate about. And then in every home, from some of the people that we don't do well, like I've watched some people that have had 7 children, 8 children, 10 children, then they ensure say then create structure within the home.
Okay.
So everybody has duties and responsibilities. You know, yesterday we they talk about picking them where they grow up too quickly.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong in chores.
Yeah, nothing.
So setting structures within home on the role each sibling
They
plays,
get balance.
it definitely creates a balance so that even where if this not the 8th baby where they come in. Yeah, so and then all the siblings then know the role where then they play within the home. Then parents as well need to just accept and love each child for who they are, because we self can set fire within the home by making comparison between one child to the next. If you can get a behavioral issue or any other issue, address each child separately, not call in company name or whatever, because now that they take for watching company say why all 10 you not good and they talk, but you not the host.
Picking and they feel embarrassed.
And me now all the bad and negative things that you say. So we as parents need to be very conscious about or being deliberate about the words that we're using and how we're expressing things within the home, on how we're sharing the love. In some homes where there's equality there, like for example, if you buy something for one, you buy for all.
Yeah.
That one day they reduce jealousy within the home, because now all the children know say you like them, because this one I like pink, this one I like green, this one I like
You
yellow.
understand the needs of each of them.
So you did make sure say each of those needs are being met. Like when maybe they grow up, me not being get no jealousy against me sisters them. Now 3 of us being grow up together, very similar ages, because of which I don't explain. When Christmas come, all man
get the same.
When are you birthday?
All man.
Whether not your own birthday as Frank
We
Stella
enjoy.
or me own birthday, we all enjoy the birthday. So like we don't ever feel neglected or feel like my parents love this one past this other one. So where you maintain them structures and they within the home, the picking and definitely not get for feel jealousy. I don't believe that they will feel jealousy at that point, because you're trying your level best to be frank and equal. Even when it comes to men picking them, if you carry with person in picking you also, you for treat them exactly the same way as your own biological picking. That's why the child will not feel neglected. But in most cases, where the car with extra person picking at us, a lot of people struggle for show that same love and kindness to somebody else your own picking versus their own picking. You go, even you as a stranger, where you enter inside the house, you they see the dynamics say it different. You go all up on this one, whereas this one they talk to and quiet. You go give this one food in a glass plate, where this other one a rubber in the game. That differentiation where you make now in all they cause the jealousy within the home, they make the picking and or a set of children go say, well, then like this one more than me.
Yeah.
So like what you say, sometimes we not to think too deeply about some of the actions that they take, but it gets a long-term effect psychologically on the human that is growing up to be an adult, to the point where even in their surrounding outside of the home, then go feel like nobody not like them, or then go feel like they need for fet for attention, for be it at the center of the limelight, or for all eyes to be on them, because they not ever get that opportunity for let somebody look at them in that perspective.
Yeah, and for even you parents, with something that 2 picking that you born, and you get some parent the way then they shape the picking. The mama they say this is not my own favorite, the papa they say this is not my own favorite. All that they cause the picking forget that kind of emotional breakdown. And then they begin to feel otherwise. Say, well, I not like me daddy like me too much or my mommy like me too much. Then you get some other parents them back way. Now not to inside your say, then they compare them picking with other person in picking. So whether picking they can host now, you get that Down syndrome. Sorry, that pulling down syndrome. You know get that kind of confidence again, because you don't already conscious say in mama or in papa, they compare with other person in picking. And there was a movie back where I watched the other day where the parents they go up in Pekin at school, but always they go check up on in Pekin in Paddy where they do well. So for a while, the Pekin left for study because they say, well, after me, mommy not even care about me and all that. So that they should say parents and get a lot of contributions therefore make for ensure say them Pekin so now they feel that way they end feelings with Pekin them. And all the tap side and they right now as speaking them, they go with them. Now that make you find out for say some adults them even up till dates. Then go not reach almost zero, but hey, then still they battle with emotions because from childhood now something where they don't be they struggle with all along.
And then also for parenting, because when maybe they grow up, I'll grow up partially in a salon, then I go abroad. Why I go abroad? The person who I've been there with, although I go say me being gets a mature mind early, the person who I've been there with, if they compare me and in Peking together, but because me they go the extra mile now the O's for cook and clean, they watch and say, oh, why they take a leaf out of Brigitte in book. And one day I talked to her, although not small, I talked to her, I said, I don't think so if you say that. Oh. If you encourage them for, why don't you learn from
join her?
Yeah. Or like waiting me do. Me go to me sibling now and say, can I help you do this? So even as a parent, you don't need for talk I'm in the midst of all the picking them. You can go meet the one where they do well, say, I like what they do. So go talk to your sister, go talk to your brother for me. Help them.
Picking them will communicate with themselves.
Way they help her, not talk pa now. Just say, Kala can help you. So if that bond they between the two siblings. Exactly. Then animosity not the day. Why? Because the one go feel rest assured that where I know they do something correct before mama the Allah, me sister or me brother don't can sit down and talk to me and don't help me. And so now I get confidence and trust in my sibling for day for me. Whereas in most homes that doesn't happen. Now either then they shout or Allah or make noise and confusion at the oaths rather than like I said, the responsibility part.
Yeah.
Give each person a responsibility, then make the picking and know say they're responsible for themselves, even as siblings, to learn to love each other, to learn to support, to learn to help each other, even if mama or papa not talk. Una sort out amongst ourselves. So rivalry in other day.
True.
But where you set them against each other, like you put pegs against each other, then there's always going to be rivalry.
All the time. Say them big. Up
because then go get resentment and hate
from childhood
towards that particular other sibling because the issue they're not ever addressed the
unresolved issue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so those are some of the things that we need for consider in terms of creating a balance. Everything is about balance, especially in this discussion. How I for create a balance within the home so that I know they nurture hatred amongst me picking them, another nurture resentment or comparison. How are they able to talk to one, let it help in comping? How are they bring them together? How are they talk about the importance of working as a team? All of those discussions
really
are very important.
Really,
where they help with the bond and the love where you talk about within the home.
They get for grow old, they get for forget about picking them. The siblings get for them together.
Their home. So where they see sibling rivalry, sometimes one don't born before in company. I make my man like you because you don't born your own picking. Maybe I can go born.
So from childhood.
Yeah, so man, they're not even they wait until they're in a committed relationship, but because they don't see how their mama supportive to this other one we don't born.
Then
picking,
they go anyone now.
Yeah, that's how they go born. Because I want to see if when we say born, you go do the same
love to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are the unhealthy rivalries where it can come up due to unresolved issues from childhood.
Yes.
So now it make it important, like I say, for create that structure, that balance, and ensure say all man knows and get responsibility for each other within the home.
Yes.
You're less likely to have problem, and you go see like the sibling relationship because. Them Bokuna Osbo, like they're all like each other. They get the same amount of love. Why? Because the parents don't acknowledge, say, okay, I know say one must they will go like small more.
But you don't need for
pass but you don't need for
it be obvious.
Thank you. You don't need for show them in that very obvious and open way. Beside the other siblings then go see the difference.
Wow. I laugh. So I just remember the last one we can go before we go on a short break. The one way when it comes to discipline, especially if you're not firstborn.
Tell you, they receive a lot.
If anything happen, if now your siblings then do now you get for Kantota.
I'm telling you.
Wait, then now you get
I've felt that
my
already.
God. Do you know they do that? Make everybody take your own share. because they help the situation at the end of
Yeah.
the day. It go even make safe even the siblings, then they will continue for do the more way,
Yeah.
then get that indifference with themselves.
Mm.
Then go continue for do the same thing because they no say not to then get for bear the consequences.
Yeah.
Now the elder sibling get for bear
Yeah.
So now one of the things that anyway we really need for sit down and look at. But we want to go on a short break, and when we come back, the phone lines then go be open on the number 090 10 38 41 in a free toll line, and we get the other number when a 088 971 971 when a WhatsApp call or from any other network. You will call we, but we want you for stay tuned to Radio 55. We'll come back very soon.
Anywhere with AfriMoney.
Michael, you want to finish me or waiting?
Selfie, I beg. I need your help. I don't send for you, send for me request.
You don't go exceeding budget.
Sam, that picking what I take on the dates. The picking go totes all in party, they no more like out there. And also the picking they angry so.
In back is a biwa split. So now collaborate now, learn how work for the money.
Sam, not to joke. Okay, watch. I get 1,000. Just send for me 500. I will be okay.
Baby, you okay?
Okay.
All right, gas. Eat. Me mom get money to spend for us today.
When I eat, so I feel free. Money there. Sir, you bill a 1,500.
Waiter, one more burger, please. And pack takeaway pizza here. Well, that was amazing.
Request or send money anytime, anywhere with AfriMoney. Fast, easy, life-saving.
At Misha Group of Companies, we keep you connected, protected, and in control. Whether you're working from home, running a business, or streaming your favorite shows, our high-speed internet service delivers the speed and reliability you need. With Mitchcom ISP internet services, you enjoy the luxury of ultra-fast broadband, fiber optic and VPN solutions, 99.9% uptime, and 24/7 customer service. We don't just connect you, we secure you. Our MSA Michelle Security Agency offer professional protection with skin guards for homes, businesses, and events, 24/7 monitoring, emergency response, advanced surveillance technology. From the digital world to your front door, Michelle Group of Companies is your partner in connectivity and security. Visit our head office at 71 D. Wilkinson Road, Freetown, or you can email us on alias@mitchcom.sl or info@mitchcom.sl. You can also visit our website at www.mitchcom.sl or contact the numbers on your screen. Michelle Group of Companies. Stay connected, stay protected.
T7.1 FM, the show where you listen to now the brunch here. We can there so from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. And every single day we get a topic of discussion where we get every month getting thematic. And this month of June, our thematic area is childhood. So every conversation inside June, they talk about childhood in different variations of angles where you go look at the topic or the dynamics of growing up from 0 to 18 and the importance of family, the importance of parenting, the importance of actually paying attention to your child for let you self sabi or understand you picking even better. We don't talk a little bit, we don't set the foundation of the conversation about sharing your parents' love. Sometimes picking them can struggle with that one day. Even as adults, where you don't grow up, forget about picking stage as well. Even as adults, where you don't grow up within the home, sometimes you just struggle with sharing your parents' love because you go feel like you mama or you papa like this one past this other one or past you. Then conversations then can come up, and these are things that we not can talk about, and we not feel say it important. It is very important. Why? Because if you not address some of these issues, it cause resentment, and it allow hatred for be built within that family structure or that lineage to the point where brother and sister always they fight because one always feel like the other one get more love from the family or from the parents more than the other one. But before we continue with the conversation, we definitely get for open the phone lines them. You can call me on WhatsApp on 088-971-971 or the toll-free line.
090103841.
Yes. Behind the scenes, Fry has been working very hard.
Yeah.
We don't create a new content for we listeners them, we viewers them, where we want to let una enjoy. You know, say when are they listening radios
Yes.
and predominantly na music we they play. We na a music ministry, and so we don't create an entire new content where we they call renditions, where they
Wow.
celebrate music, it they celebrate God, it they celebrate talent, and so waiting Fry do it go fan underground artists them. Also the one they will sabi their name they will, and the one the way you know sabi, but then like vocally they are very 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 talented, and so we don't create a platform where we they bring them on board, then they choose song, then sing them in their own way, and then we now they give them the platform for their talent to be seen, their voices to be heard. So if you see anyone panning people there, you like what they do, you want for invest in their talent or you want for give them an opportunity. That's what we're trying to do on Radio Fry, and I make who creates the program. So the program is called Rendition. We want to take a very short break for let you watch or let you listen to the commercial. I would really urge you for let you go on Facebook, let you see the adverts for yourself. It's a very short advert, and when we come back in after the advert, we'll continue with the topic of discussion on sharing parents' love. Stay tuned.
The home of great music presents Renditions, where every note tells a story of worship. Fresh voices,
for as it deepens for all the soul.
Real talent.
Good Father, it's who you are. It's who you are.
We give you the best only on Fry.
I am helped by you.
Please.
Information what they provide, and you know we can sit on Radio Fry we'll get different discussions. Then now for let we renew your spirit.
Yeah.
We're all humans, we all make mistakes, we all get challenges that we face, and so we they really sit down and think about all these different challenges them where people then can possibly go through, and then we just get a conversation on them and see how we they able learn from each other, how we they able change some of the decisions they what they make. You see what they talk about children in the month of June? Now for the parents them. Because sometimes we they disconnect we self from we picking them. Yes, now we they born them, now we they take care of them, but we don't really know the essence of parenting. And for let you understand the essence of parenting, it'll take you time for, you know, sit through conversations that with you picking, sit through conversations then with you spouse and decide on what's in your family structure or dynamic where you want for use for ensure say you get a good home and where you picking and grow up that you go feel so proud of them regardless of waiting and get for do. And there's no perfect human being, so definitely you not get forget a begin where get for be perfect.
No.
But you get forget things the way you get for be good at. So we they come up with, you know, different discussions them where can sometimes within the home cause a barrier for let love day, for let peace day. And so one of them is sharing a parent's love. Most of the time, it can cause an issue within the home. There are things then we not can talk about. And so one for bring some of them discussions and they up, because if you talk to picking them, like whether you go to school or you go to host, then self go come up with some of them
This reason make her dey do so.
reasons as to why sometimes they're not listen to their parents or why sometimes they feel a particular way towards their parents. We will choose one whilst we wait for Leona call. We're on 088-971-971 and the toll-free line.
090103841. But I get one question for you where as you dey call we, you can just answer. Oh, that's really responsible for the beginning for feel that kind of way they for feel say they not get people that will get they attend to them and they not feel belonged. As we get for can give some of the reasons them or some of the points them how them picking how they feel. Just yesterday back I see one picking they were like two boys. I believe said they are teenagers them and them peers them they use phone, then the video they imagine as streets and the feds. So I was like, why them picking there so they're so fearless? Because me remember say if now maybe they in another situation they and are they about for fight with another person. The first thing will kind of mind, hey, what if me mama and papa they pass na streets and
me, yeah.
then see me? But I just think say maybe the picking themselves that they go through, they maybe they get parents that were so busy, we're not even getting time and all that. Or maybe then they too fumble for men, so they can do anything. So now some of them things there. So what for say picking them, if we not pay attention to picking them, then can get the mind for do extra things that we adults self they afraid for do. So now that make we need for pay attention to some of them things. Then, but you can go with the
So
first.
we got a few pointers
Yeah.
of things where we know they talk about as parents. One, where you get you first speaking, then you don't born other picking them. In most homes, the eldest child, the parents and they give them responsibility and authority over the younger one them. There's a good part of it and there's a bad part of it. The good part is that they're learning to be responsible
Yeah.
for their siblings.
Yeah.
But the bad part is we know they give the instructions on the directions on how for do that. And so sometimes the elder one, they take advantage of the younger one.
They overuse the power.
Yes. And where something can happen at us, the eldest child, either you they blame and say, yeah, but now you're not the big one. Now you for don't let this not happen. Now you for don't pay attention. Now you for don't scatter them. So sometimes the elder one, they feel like, why is
Okay.
it my responsibility? Why una not go just step in and resolve the issue? Then you have the backflip of that, which is where the elder one, they take advantage and the parents are not the address, say, no, Yusuf, you do wrong.
Overdo, yeah.
Yes. So even if I don't give you the authority or the power for let you
Watch over your
siblings,
Yeah.
not so for let you misuse that. And so what thing can happen where the small one can don't do bad to in big one, you they tell the small one say, now for tell you big one say sorry.
Now so if you do.
But we know they switch and reverse the role and say, you big one, what you do you small one wrong. Now for tell and sorry. And so that one day they cause grievance between
Yes,
siblings.
yeah.
Because now the younger one, they feel like, why when me big one do me something, he know they tell me sorry.
Now me they tell and some picking
me
and
they-
now the small one they tell sorry.
Now me they tell and now me still get for go tell and say sorry.
Yeah.
And so sometimes the tradition will get of the elder is always right can be challenging.
Yeah.
The elder is always right from a perspective of respect and because of the experience where then go don't gain.
Yeah.
But it's not totally correct for let you say
The elder is always
is
right.
always right. Why? Because themselves na mortal
They're
man. They must do
humans.
something
Then
wrong.
they make mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
So within the home, we also need for ensure say where you get an elder child, you must communicate to them. Say where you do you small one wrong, you self fend the balance and ensure say you say sorry. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, we're not to get anything from the caller, and I'll continue for call. We're on 088-971-971 for be part of the show. You're able to give your contribution. Hello, good morning. Hello. We also have our toll-free line.
090103841.
Yes. So one for let una be part of the conversation. We'll talk about sharing parents' love. What are some of the circumstances them or situations them we can come about where they make a child feel like then they compete for them parents in love. We don't talk about a couple of things, but the last point what would they make now about sibling rivalry, where you
Yeah.
give the elder authority over the younger one. Them. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, we'll continue with our pointers on some of the things that we will not can talk about.
And I also think about the fact why in some parents them two parents they come together from broken relationships, and they find out for say if, for example, the woman come into a new relationship with him Pekin, then it can born picking for this new person now. They see say because they want to maintain the relationship with a new spouse, and they pulling attention from that picking. The first one wake out inside the marriage. So they find out for say there's a battle for attention.
And because it they do that, it even affect a new spouse and how he feel about the picky way they carry it. Sometimes there's a huge gap. I don't see him, I don't hear, I don't witness that way. Like two blended families, then they try for can together. But again, like I said, it's about structure, conversation, and what una want. Because if una not establish that from the beginning, I don't know why you think say everything will just run smoothly. You even get some blended family like where the man or the woman go say, "Not touch me, Pikino," because now if you don't born and before it can meet you. And so even if let's say the Pikin they do wrong, we not to me born. Issue they come up in the home. Why? Because I need talk and so you say now you Pikin, now you born.
I can manage this. I don't understand.
I know I no problem with me and you. So like you deal with you Pikin. And so even when it come to the same blended family now, you they see a differentiation or a rift. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Your name and also the call from, please.
My name is Joseph. I call from Allentown.
Okay, and what's in your own contribution?
I just want to say thank you for all the conversations, everything we discuss on the radio. Really, they learn a lot, because these are some of the things where they make homes now they get peace, especially where you get picking them and then you find out say some alpha things like that they happen. So like this they make they learn a lot and know how to really handle the picking them at the home. So I just want to say thank you and I appreciate the radio station.
Thank you very much for that. Joseph from Allentown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like where you get a blended family, you go see say like one parent go take your own money, overprotective, then it will take your own money, go spend it, they spend by picking, then the other one they neglectful, like you know they even consider because not only picking no now your own picking, you go sort your own picking out.
And I feel like
they cause issues.
Now it makes some man they make up in mind say me I know I'm married to person way don't born picking
already don't born,
because capable enough for take the responsibility or the love for other person in picking, not in your own picking you want. So all them things
and even like where you get some family set up where na single mom, you get more than one picking from different papa them. You go see say like one papa ain't go be very dedicated to in picking and they provide everything. Then you get the other picking and now also way their own papa they know they provide. And so them picking and now they begin wonder like me papa not like me because this other one in papa it send school fee, it send gift, it send this, it send that. Me not they receive then things and then the mama they're in a very awkward situation now of trying to find the balance where one person they over provide, where the other one then they neglect for provide, and so that one day they cause rivalry within the home because now, then they then go bully the one where in papa they send, if that makes sense, because they feel like in get all the world available to them. Whereas we who they suffer now, we young people they not they take care of we. It cause issue, and so sometimes it cause distance between the siblings. As then they grow up, and say, and they're not like we are in a posh life now and then get and for let they grow up. All that is about love.
Yeah. We'll talk about this other one. It might sound funny, but not the reality. We'll talk about the fact that you're not a sibling, but you don't feel by your parent at all compared to your other sibling there. They're all feel by their mama. Would I get them mama? Yeah, would I get them papa? Nose. But you don't feel about nobody at all. But they feel like, hey, me, not take them, go take me in the streets, adopt me because, but to my parents and then but you get that kind of feeling there.
No, sure, you can feel like you're not the black sheep or like, then can say the ugly duckling. Amongst the family, like you features not resemble nobody inside that family. And so sometimes, like if family members and they say, hey, you don't feel by you people themselves, you know, so you create doubt inside the picking in mind. Say, oh, so something I make them they treat me very differently.
And what if that particular picking day gets in siblings there, and then they read and kind of conversations, and so they're going to use them as a provocation against the other person. They will go cause strife and all that. So call me now. The phone line's open on 090 10 38 41 free toll line or a toll-free line. You can call me now also on the WhatsApp line when 088 And the question I would ask you this morning, who that's responsible for making them picking their so they feel that kind of way? Because the picking them, they're not just, they grab and feel that kind of way. I feel like they're supposed to be guided by we, the parents. Then we get a whole lot of rules for talk about. We also
contribution.
Yeah. we now waiting, it just like where you get seed and anytime where you the water, whatever thing where you the water, but that seed now go depend on how the seed will flourish. So picking them, then they rely upon we a lot in different kinds of ways in terms of their relations with other people. Then because they see some picking back, maybe you know go they relate with in parents them. Although say if you know they really accept in parents, they know they listen to in parents, that same feeling they can't go to in teachers them at school. They will can't go to other people the way they try for guide them. After all, my parents they not care about me. Why you for can't care about me? So they take time for make them able for understand what it means truly to be loved by someone.
And I want you listeners then for understand say if these negative things continue, you they incubate hate within the person. And so subconsciously, why I say subconscious, that thing where they be in the back of your mind where you not can think about too much. It is settled in where that person grow up and begin forget in your own family. As much as instead we don't go through the same struggles, for some reason it play out again in the next generation. Even though not to actually their intention for let it play out now because of waiting then self don't go through and then them being get for learn survival tactics around that. And so like they can just play within their own family. Sometimes when they self born their own picking and say, me own we self will be the rival, waiting a rivalry,
normal thing.
And go when I go sorting ourselves out. It's incorrect. Because it happened to you, not mean say for happen to the next person. It's incorrect. The second thing when we're not can talk about too much, where they affect speaking in our house, especially rivalry. A rivalry we talk about, so competing for the parents' love, is schooling. Great. You go get one picking where very smart. But naturally, God endow them with knowledge. So sometimes you not gonna need extra effort for let it get good grades. Then you will get another child where they on the complete separate spectrum from that. In past he study, he put in all the effort. Then you they make comparison between the two for say, but you brother all in the car with A, you not just C and D you the car with. You know they encourage the child. First, try to understand why the picking they fail. That's how you show love, even in a circumstance like that. Hey, what's in there happen? Or now the teacher, or they make time, or like try to understand the reasons where they contribute to the low grade. Not to for let you begin for compare for say you foolish, you don't get sense. You comping in get sense in they put in more effort. Some people naturally then smart. They're not even in for old book for long. They don't sabi. Some people then really they put the hard work in. They put in the hard work and then they get the grade. And some people then they struggle even when they put all the efforts in, then they struggle. But as a parent, like what we don't discuss from the beginning, it is about balance. If you not understand the importance of balance, you they create a dynamic within your home way unhealthy for the picking them with they around you, because you constantly go to compare one to the other, and that's not good comparison. It's not good comparison. Good comparison is this one is smart, this one is not as smart. I want you to be the same as this, so I'm going to help you.
That's the
so
thing.
you communicate to the child like, I go really want let you self go to get A grades and B grades. So me self I go to consider I dey help you with you homework, or I go make sure say I buy the books that way you need, or if not for go on the internet for let you research. Let we do one together. Tell you self get to that stage. Usa you self they able match up to the same standard. So these are some of the. It sound normal like logical thinking, but we know they do them. And it affects the home where it can to sharing of the parents' love.
You make what the time we go on the break, we talk about the fact that there are some picking them way maybe for a while, then we don't go up with other people them. And later then choose for come back to them original parents or their biological parents them. So meeting the other siblings, they don't already go with them parents, they can be really a struggle for them, because they don't come up from a different environment. Now that they come side with them, they expect say, therefore embrace the prodigal daughter or the prodigal son, but these are the things that we.
May I go use myself as example? I have another example, but I go use myself as example.
Okay.
Because during the time we've been get one as alone, me and my papa asked me mama for like take me. My mama in left because in your mama been there alive that time they not be one left her. So he say, Usa we born all the die now and that's not the statement that they will be make. And God rest us so in back don't pass now, but God rest us so in love in mama so it not be one left. So he unwillingly lets go of me to me papa, we go England. So like when me don't come back now in a salon, as my own personal story, I dey find I'm difficult with my siblings them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I dey feel like they're very close to each other and I'm like the odd one out because I know we not go through teenagehood together, childhood together, even adulthood. Now where we don't overtly big now, over 30, now that's ending now, like with the stats for, well, let's say then and me, they try for synchronize with self.
Yeah.
But we dey find some things difficult because we not get similarities. And they see myself as completely different from them. Then they see me as completely different from them because the upbringing different.
Yeah.
And even in terms of understanding each other or having friendship within the sisterhood or even like some of the gist them, like are they out of place because I don't understand, whereas they understand. And even before me mama passed, like they feel like me mama more close to them than me, but I not go blame that now
Just
because
not
of the
distance.
circumstance.
Yeah,
It's because of the circumstance, and me not forget an expectation. Say, well, because I don't miss out on all these years, if I now make up for all the years,
Yeah, that's not
it's
the
not a
role now where
reality.
the pikin supposed to
Yeah,
play.
it's not
Yeah.
a reality. So as people, we just need for Fenway for continuously they work on with relationship, even
With
if there was
people,
distance.
every day.
Because in some homes, like what you say, sometimes the mama sick.
Yeah.
And not being get the opportunity for take care of him picking past sometimes
Other
in sister,
person, yeah.
in sister take care of her or in brother take care of in own picking. Whether picking don't grow up now, they come back now us. That picking they feel like not even they part of the family because in siblings then they're all day together with the family with the parents and angels feel like the odd one out, the ugly duckling or the black sheep. And as parents, you need to be able to recognize and say, this pikin not grow up with we for the last 10, 15 years or whatever. Let me self try for make ajo. Let do certain things that we're going to make it feel comfortable.
Yeah.
We're going to make it feel loved. We're going to make it feel like, yes, we've not been there together all these years, but we dey make sure say you feel connected to the family. So that's very important. And these are things we know they talk about. And it affects the family dynamics. So like that odd one out when not been there part of the family dynamics when they grow up, you go see say it will be very distant from the family, even like
Yeah.
when it comes to functions. Sometimes they not go invite them as much.
Yeah.
Because they're not too close to the family. Or sometimes you go invite them, but it go feel awkward like, I know they go and this one because I know Sabi all man, or we know they gel too well amongst we self. So that one day can happen. These are unspoken of
Things that we will hardly talk about.
Yeah, and some man they keep an interest.
Yeah. Even like for teenage parents, them, for example, where sometimes they don't get picking out of wedlock.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
then go left that picking day to either granny or grandpa. And then now
Exactly.
they can't try for settle down with a new set of family. And they don't get other picking them. Later now,
Yeah.
life happen. The siblings on both sides, the one where the woman be don't born or the man be don't born when and not be don't married,
Yep.
they can't find out for say a mama don't marry and get picking them. When they try for come together, it can be really difficult. That even the picky will be the out of the marriage can feel left out because why my mama abandoned me
exactly.
for go pursuing dreams and all that.
And get
day.
new picking them. That means you're not
and
like
get
me.
a new picking them.
Yeah.
So even some parents say now when they want to make up for the lost times or the past years, it can be really hard.
Yeah, because
the picking they take time for understand. Say, but
Instead of they putting food on, say no.
you not be wanting me in the first place.
You not make sacrifices enough.
Yeah.
That's why you go talk.
So now
which is true.
True.
But
Now
these are all things we have to recognize.
Yeah.
But some parents then they give all the reasons and excuses and they just know they come to one point where you say, you know what?
I accept.
You're right.
You're right. Exactly.
You're right. And I am sorry. And sometimes, like in some circumstances of leaving your child with your parents and then you go marry somebody else as well, it's for the peace of the marriage. Now that point that mama they sometimes can they look at. But like for some of we where rain, shine, thunder, lightning,
we
we
stay here.
get that together. So when you're loving
Yes.
me,
You love
for
me along with
me
my
and
child.
me picking.
Yes, or picking them.
Or me picking them because
Yeah.
we are a unit together. And I
True.
don't want to destroy the bond where we get and make them feel like they're worthless, they don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
We really need make where it comes to family, where it comes to bond, you need for sit down and talk to your partner.
Yes.
I know say some bond can come inside when a mistake, but even that you still need for sit down and talk to your partner because we are not acting responsibly. Sometimes we're very reckless when it comes to parenting. We just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Going with the
But
flow.
other people in the doing.
Yeah, going with the
It's
flow.
normal.
You they make a lot of mistakes and you they harm
The picking
the
them.
picking and you they harm the adults we get for grow up. You're making harmful decisions
And they
and you
harm
just
the
feel like they
environment.
just need for beer. There's no beer. I'm sorry,
Wait,
there's
but
no beer.
you go beer.
Yeah,
If
you
now
know
you
go
didn't do
beer.
so, you go beer.
It's not fair. Fair is not fair. So now on Friday, the conversation we'll get, we want to let you learn for be fair, for be balanced, for be considerate on the circumstances that where you they work with. We will not be all man in circumstance. So if you they listen to we and you think say we they give you advice, we're not able to advise you because we not get the entire picture for let we able advice. We say self na man. The only person we go able understand the entire dynamics of who that you be and a God.
Yeah, and God, yeah. True.
So now make you self need for sit down and reason with yourself. This choice why they make okay. Like part of my own story, me mama go married somebody else, like exactly what you explained. He born for this other person, but this other person now not like me two sisters them. And he neglects the two sisters them. He creates havoc inside the home to the point where it make me sister them seem like they're not the devil, they're not the host. Then for common in host. Eventually he drove them out. He pulled them common in host because he no wants them in host. Do you know how damaging that is for them when they will get for now left the home?
Yes.
Me sisters them the 10 one not been there. Pass with and go to people that host them. And sometimes like I can sit down at a question me, mama, like how you
not
sit
stand
down?
up?
Yeah, how you sit down, you just keep quiet. These are some of the difficult things and where like the picking it find them very difficult for opening mouth and talk because it expects you where it trust for let you make a good decision. Yes, for let you make a good decision. And sometimes parents, mothers particularly, we're not making good decisions.
Yeah. The relationships where they make
and
anything
sometimes
so
we
far.
circumvent the human life for we own selfish desires.
We're not there for last.
Yeah, sometimes you say, not to like say I want to be selfish. Yeah, but you are.
Yeah, by your
Accept
actions.
the fact say because of your actions, if anybody else outside of you picture the watch, it is say you are being selfish.
Yeah.
And it is say this man is not truly like you that way. They.
Come on, if you
Because
like you go accept
it accept every part of you.
Every piece of you. They
And
accept
children are innocent. Honestly, they're innocent angels, yeah?
Yeah.
And so when we not they consider that and with the man go see him as rival or you woman go see him as rival, it cause hatred. And one of the things that we not need na hatred, we don't need that. We don't need resentment for happening at us. We don't need them.
It come on at the OC, go na the community.
Of course.
It happen to everybody. It affects everybody as a whole.
So these are some of the things we they consider. But on an call, we don't pass the time now.
Yeah.
We only get one caller. We call we all the way from Allentown. We very much appreciate. We hope so wanna continue for the listen.
Yeah.
We not the listening radio. We they talk small. Then we want to listen to you. Now make we they call ourselves the listening radio. So we cannot talk. We don't introduce the topic. We want to let on a call. We give you your experience as a sibling, as a child growing up. What's not some of your own experiences them? Because we all need for learn from each other from all the mistakes them what they make, so that when the new generation they come, we go be more conscious about the decisions than what would they take.
Humbling at the word that so we don't come to the end for today, and we get for replay this back in the evening. So if you missed this one, you can join way back in the evening so that you self go able to learn some of the things that we will talk about. And also they encourage you to forget that the picking and self sit down in that space there. But we don't come to the end of the show and want for telling a plenty thank you. We don't call or we don't share the Facebook link to other people. Them we don't send you comments on Facebook. We want for say plenty thank you, and we expect say next week the turnout's gonna be powerful from we callers them. But we want for lefuna with whatever thing we don't talk about today for make una meditate upon, because the weekend really long, so una can sit up and meditate
long, but
upon.
it's not long.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. So we don't come to the end for today. Stay tuned always on Radio Fire Friday at the largest radio network inside Salon. See you on Monday, 10 a.m. to 11. Bye.
Where would I be?
The home of great music presents Renditions, where every note tells a story of worship. Fresh voices,
For as it deepens for all the soul.
real talent.
Good Father, it's who you are. It's who you are.
We give you the best only on Fry Fry.